When you accept the route of taking consistent daily action to improve your life, many times, if you're a perfectionist like me, the point where you start to kind of shake and doubt yourself is the point where it gets boring. So, when you start something new, it doesn't matter if you take a lot of action or even a bit of action. When you get a result that is greater than zero, for example, you make your first, couple of videos, or you start working out a bit, even a bit of meditation, you suddenly get really, really excited by the results. You become, enthusiastic and full of hope. It's the same with every time you get like a surge of improvement. So, for example, you'll make videos, and then suddenly you'll get like one video spike and make a lot of get a lot of views, or you might have a really good workout where you just really go much further than you've gotten in terms of weights or intensity. Same with every area of life. But what's interspersed between these periods of the initial high, as well as the occasional highs that you also get, are periods of boredom, if I'll be honest. Just periods of nothing really happening. Steady progress, sometimes slow, sometimes fast, but just nothing. You go to the gym, it's a good workout, you enjoy it, it's nice, but you maybe improve your weight by a bit, but nothing more. Then, maybe the videos, of course I'm talking about myself here, maybe, the videos get a bit more views every time, a bit more comments, everything is slowly growing, nothing too exciting. Same with meditation, same with your finances, everything is just kind of slowly growing. But at this point, most people freak out. At this point, most people are like, what the fuck? This is not growing, it's not fast. Oh no, it's not happening. I'm wasting my time, what the fuck? Blah, 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 blah. And then it just go crazy and they quit. They just quit on it, and they decide that the activity is wrong. The problem is the activity. But people are junkies. And I used to be a junkie like that. I would only do something until I stopped seeing massive results in it. Like I would start something new, I would take massive action on it, see massive results immediately. Probably for the first 2 months, crazy progress, crazy excitement. Everything is new. Keep improving, keep learning, but then I reach a plateau. The glass wall, the glass ceiling, the first time that basically that shit stops moving, that shit stops improving, at least, at the rate that it was improving. And you know what? Sometimes you might even see a going back, a decline in stats. So suddenly, let's say you get a lot of views, suddenly you get less views than you got before. This happened to me, for example, when I started uploading the 5 videos a day. Initially it was super exciting, and then all of a sudden people started unsubscribing in crazy amounts, relative to the size of the channel. I got, I think, about 20, maybe 25, 30 unsubscribes in about a week or so. Maybe a week and a half. But yeah, it wasn't scary because I knew how this shit works. But I mean, I could see how somebody else would have really, oh no, people were right, it's too much videos, no, people are running away. And now you can see how well the strategy is working, how many views I'm getting because of it. Basically, one video of mine would have gotten, let's say, on average 100 views. And because I do 5 videos a day, instead of getting 100 views, I get, 50 views per video, but I do 5 videos. So you do 5 times the effort, but you get 2.5 times the amount of results. So then it's a question of how much do you want the results, and I do badly. So you really have to not freak out during those dips or during those plateaus where things just stop moving, because if you stop and move on to the next thing, the problem is you're going to be great at nothing. You're going to be good at many things but great at nothing. And all the celebrities and the masters and the really cool people, if you look at big companies, usually it took them a couple of years of slow growth, sometimes even not even seeing growth, just slow nothing before it picked up. Or sometimes you see somebody who built up an amazing body. It wasn't like a jump up, and it also wasn't steady up. It was more like going up slowly, and then a surge, and then going up slowly, and then a surge. So the reason I keep doing it, the reason I keep pumping videos, working out, meditating, writing, reading, just keep doing everything, is because if you keep doing it, if you stay humble and committed and keep doing it, then once in a while you're gonna get a surge. So in meditation, this might look like an amazing meditation where your life changes and suddenly you get this profound realization or deeper level of relaxation and knowingness. If it's on YouTube, then you might make a video that gets you a shitload of new viewers, maybe a partnership, maybe a new video style, maybe whatever. It could be whatever, but that's pretty much how it looks. So yeah, it's the same with all areas of life, basically, and that's what I really like about it. And that's why I'm so excited from the mundane, because success is boring. Success is really, really boring. It's not, it's exciting at times, but it's really boring at most of the times. And especially, because you get used to the intensity. So even if you get to a higher level of production, it's going to get boring because you're just going to get used to it. So, maybe you were making, $2,000 a month in the past, and now you start making $10,000. It's amazing, it's exciting, but then you kind of get used to it, and it's not exciting anymore. And that's, by the way, one of the reasons why it's so imperative that you actually maintain your consistency and keep going. Because let's say that you did get to 10,000 in income, or let's say even 100,000, and then you kind of quit on your business. Or let's say that you built an amazing body and then you kind of quit, or built an amazing level of clarity. If you quit, then not only do you have to build it back up again, it is faster, granted, because you're not going to make the same mistakes, and there is sort of like a muscle memory where you kind of relearn what you already know, but the problem is you're not going to get these highs anymore. So if you're used to getting 50,000 a month and you're back to 5 or 2,000, and believe me, there's many cases like that, and now you have to build it back up, well, until you get to 50 again, it's not going to be exciting. Even when it surges up, it's not going to be like, oh my god, it surged. It's just going to be like, okay, I got to 20, cool. So yeah, be consistent. Don't worry about the dips. Don't worry about the boring parts. It's all part of success. Success is 90% boring and 10% exciting, good or bad, 10% amazing and 10% awful. Just keep going at it and you're going to be great. It's really all about consistency. Like, people tell me, how do I know that this will work? That if you just apply consistency, it will work. I ask them, well, you've tried everything else. Tell me one thing that you were great at that you didn't apply consistency to. Or on the other hand, find me somebody who's great at something, like not naturally born, but built up something and didn't have consistency. So yeah, just trust the process. Just be consistent, practice, learn, get better and better and better. If you doubt yourself, like, oh, I'm not improving fast enough, stuff like that, that's part of the consistency, by the way. Like, that's part of the process, is feeling like you're not getting, improving fast enough. But instead of being like, oh, I'm not improving fast enough and quitting, you should be like, oh, I'm not improving fast enough, and then let that negative energy kind of attract you to the right sources where you can learn the thing you need, or get the motivation. So just trust the process, be fucking consistent, choose your craft, do it every day. It's going to be a couple of years of not too many things happening, but if you just stay consistent on it, then by the third or fourth year, big things are going to start happening. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and see you soon.